How's it going, Pisces? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. I hope you guys are all doing great. And thank you so much for joining me today. I'm doing a tarot card reading for you guys to look at the new year 2021 and any opportunities for you. I'm going to do a New Year spread that I found that I really think is going to be amazing for you. And then I'm going to look at 5 aspects of your life: health, relationship, creativity, opportunities, and finance after that. So I'm using the Gilded Tarot as the foundation deck, and then I have the Witch's Tarot in case I need to clarify out any of the cards that we are going to see. I have the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and then I have the Angel Tarot deck, and it's a little bit out of my reach right now, but it's there, and I'm going to use that somewhere when I'm guided to use it throughout the reading. So hoping you guys have a really beautiful 2021. So this reading is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course any Pisces cross watchers. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy the read, and let me know down below in the comments what you think, and definitely remember to subscribe to the channel. So let's just jump into your reading here, Pisces. We're going to pull a card that's going to look at the theme of the new year for you. I was going to pull the top card, but I was being guided to just do one more shuffle and then take that top card. So there it is. I'm going to pull it. So, ooh, this is very exciting. Okay, so we have Tommy Tower here, and he's being catapulted out of the tower. So this can look like a bit of a disastrous card, right? Obviously, you know, there's the storm clouds, some sort of explosion, the lid is being blown off of this, but this is going to be a year for you guys to really discover your personal power, and what you're really made out of. I know there's a lot of ladies that watch the channel, so I think of this specific saying, or, you know, and it doesn't really just apply to women. So anyway, you don't really find out how strong you are until you're dipped in hot water. It's like women are very similar to tea bags. You don't find how strong you are until you're dipped in hot water. So there could be a moment, and I'm seeing it early in 2021, where, you know, things could really get turned upside down. And it could feel like, well, this is the worst thing that could have possibly happened. But it's like almost like a rebirth into where you're meant to be. And sometimes the universe just really needs to shake things up because maybe you're not getting the clues, or, you know, the guidance isn't being received. So your spirit guides are like, well, let's do something huge so that Pisces actually gets onto the path that they belong on, you know, something that can be more fulfilling for you than what you're currently doing. And this could be in any aspect of your life. So let's look at what to work on for the new year. And I'm just gonna, so we've got the Justice card here. So really trying to keep yourself a little bit more balanced. Understand that everything will happen in divine and perfect timing. It's never a good thing to rush your destiny. You know, there could be something coming in for you that maybe you felt was somebody was getting a bigger slice of the pie than you, and you thought it was unfair. That is all going to be resolved in 2021. So work on your patience, you know, and understand that what is really meant for you is never going to miss you. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here, what to work on. You know, never be jealous of somebody else for getting an opportunity that you think that you would have been better at, because there's something bigger behind that for you. Okay, so I'm going to put that down. I just need to grab a sip of water, you guys. Hold on. Okay, that's better. So yeah, really just keep your head about you. Like, especially when something, it could feel like it's traumatic in the beginning, but this is something that is meant to happen to you, you know, so that you can move forward. And you might see somebody else benefiting from this tower moment, but you're the ultimate benefactor because you do have the Justice card, and everything is going to come in very, very powerfully for you. And it would probably never happen if you didn't get, you know, get rattled a little bit by that tower moment that is being predicted here by Spirit. So let's see any mental preparations, and this should really help you, you know, really be a tower of strength during that tower moment. So I pulled the Ten of Pentacles here for you. So this is an important reminder that abundance comes in very, very strange ways to you. And there is abundance in everything that happens. You know, even if you do lose a job or, geez, I'm seeing like some of you could have to relocate your house quite suddenly. This is probably going to be something seen to be quite drastic. But we're getting this Ten of Pentacles in the mental preparations. So really having the ability to see the silver lining in everything. It's going to be probably a little bit challenging for you when you are in the middle of it and say, well, what good is there in this? You know? But having that understanding that sometimes things have to drastically change in order for you to be sort of popped onto the road that you're meant to, like really be placed on that timeline that your higher self and your soul would really like to be on, as opposed to doing something that might be a matter of convenience for you right now. And I'm seeing this really applies to what you might be doing to earn your money. You know, where, okay, well, I'm going to do this job even if I hate it because it pays more. But there's more for you to be had. And your guides really want you to be there. They're going to make sure you get there. So be prepared for that. And let's see spiritual preparations here. So you have the Four of Swords. So there's a communication that probably needs to be stepped up a little bit between you and your team in spirit. This is your angels, you know, any spirit guides that you might have, especially if you're a light worker or a starseed. The Four of Swords really wants you to take things a little bit slower, really communicate, really meditate, stop fighting so hard. Some of you guys could be really trying to swim upstream instead of going with the flow, you know. You could be fighting battles that are not meant for you. And you might be feeling a little bit tired. So it's okay to really take this time to, if you want to connect with nature or do those meditations or do yoga, do some practices that are going to get you in touch a little bit more with you and your guides. Otherwise, they're going to force the issue with this Tower card. They're going to say, ugh, you know, Pisces, you know, let's start following your heart's desire in 2020 and really making this the best year of your life here. So don't be surprised if somebody gets an offer that you think that you wanted for yourself, because I just don't see where it belongs to you. And your heart probably knows it. You know, your head might not, but your heart is going. You might even be secretly relieved, you know, when something happens. You're like, okay, well, I can finally chase my dream. So let's see how to make the most of the new year for you. So you have the Ace of Wands. So you really need to be open and connected and have that ability to receive new ideas from the universe. Okay, sometimes people, they dispel messages from the universe and tell themselves, well, I'm not going to be able to do that. That's too far out of my reach. There's nothing that you can't achieve, and you're being given insight and inspiration so that you can follow it. You know, you wouldn't be getting these urges, these notifications from the universe, these, you know, hey, I'd really like to try that, or I should move there, or I should ask that person out. You wouldn't be getting any of these messages if you were meant to fall flat on your face. And if you've been steadily ignoring these because you're doing your best, you know, to earn the money, you know, live in the right neighborhood, and maybe you just are putting yourself down a little bit and saying, well, I can't possibly chase that. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough, smart enough, whatever sort of, you know, fear information that you're giving yourself. It's time to cross the bridge of fear and move forward, because the universe is really trying to inspire you to move forward with the Ace of Wands and the Tower. So you know everything is going to work out here because you have the Justice card. So your justice will be served for you. You know, probably things that you wanted to achieve when you were a child. And sometimes you might look back at what you really wanted to do. You know, when people asked you when you were a kid, what is that thing that you want to do? Oh, I want to be the #1 singer in the world, or dancer, or I want to be like a nuclear physicist. It's not impossible. You see people doing stuff like this all the time. Like if somebody else can do it, there's every reason in the world that you can do it. You know? That's interesting. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to look at these 5 aspects, and the first one is health. So I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot here for that. I actually feel like I need to pull a Witch's Tarot over these 5 cards that I pulled for the spread for you. So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll look at health. So you have the High Priest here. So there's 2 keys available to you. There are 2 keys, and they're probably going to be revealed to you when you do some sort of meditation. I don't know if there's any such thing as like keys to your life meditation, but please do some sort of search, either, you know, a Google search or a YouTube search, and see if there's a key to your life meditation. It might really show you the steps that were previously hidden and you just don't know how to get there, you know? The High Priest really wants to help you find the next level. And again, you can see the balance here with the 2 pillars in the background. Very, very similar to the balance of the Justice card. Everything is perfect and it's divine and it's meant for you. See? So there's a certain balance to be achieved here, but you're going to have to really quiet down and listen to these messages, and let me know if you find a meditation like that where it shows you the keys to your life. I'm probably going to do a search after this reading anyway, because I think it sounds like a great idea, you know? Or just do a meditation and ask your guides, what are the keys to my next steps? Like, what should I be doing next? Especially if you've gone through a tower moment where something has been lost or like removed from your life, okay? So let's have a card here for health for you for 2021. So here you have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so you have 2 4s in your reading right away. All right, so it's angel number 44, which is going to be really important for you guys. But there could be something that you're missing that you need to start bringing in to your health regime a little bit more. And if you thought of something right away when I said that, that's probably the thing that you need to work on, okay? I think everybody can stand to improve their health a little bit. I'll just give you an example. Like yesterday, I went and I got like A&W, and I just feel like garbage this morning. And it was good at the time, but, you know, maybe there's something that you could benefit from adding into your life. It could be maybe you're getting inspired to work out a little bit harder, or do more yoga, or stop doing something that is a bit of a detriment to you. So whatever sort of advice that you're getting from yourself and you keep on putting it off, oh, I'll start that, you know, or, you know, I'm not quite ready to do that. It's time. Your guides are saying it's time to do that, you know. It's never too late to start a more healthier lifestyle, or, you know, increase your workout schedule, or whatever it is that you want to do. The time to start is now, basically, you know, and don't keep putting it off. And you don't have to be a marathon runner or like a triathlete or anything like that, you know. Apparently walking is one of the best exercises you can do for yourself, or, you know, do 5-10 minutes of yoga a day. Do whatever you can, you know, or skip the second dessert, or, you know, watch out for the junk food. And I'll be definitely taking my own advice. So I'm going to look at relationships for you, Pisces. So I have the Romance Angel Oracle card deck here for you, and I'm just going to pull this card that made itself known here. So, wow, this says make the effort. So that comes on the heels of me pulling that card about your health where it says to make a little bit more effort. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like you guys have been getting messages and maybe just not paying attention to them and maybe not feel ready, but you know, now is the time. Now is the only time. You know, basically what I'm getting here from my spirit guides are, what are you waiting for, Pisces? Make the effort. Make the effort with your love life. Make the effort with your health. Make the effort with your transition. Really take advantage of what is being offered to you here. And, you know, things are not an ending. It's a new beginning. So it's really important to keep that in mind too. You know, it's a new beginning being offered to you. Every day that you wake up and open your eyes, it's a new beginning. Not everybody gets that, you know. Not everybody gets that opportunity to wake up in the morning. And I don't want to get maudlin or anything like that, but do you know what I mean? Like, people's lives get shattered in very unexpected ways. So if you guys are experiencing some sort of transition, like, really take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really getting an impression that one of you watching just recently came out of a hospital. You know, so that's your new beginning, you guys. That's your new beginning to start over. So I'm just pulling a card here from the Angel Tarot for your creativity. So I've got the Magician and with Archangel Raziel. This is amazing. Okay, so this is such an important card because I was saying to you guys as I was shuffling the deck, now is the right time, right? It's always the right time. So right on the card, it says you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Okay, so don't let anybody take your magic away or dim your light. You know, experiences can be quite mundane, like daily life is like, oh, it's so boring and routine, but try not to get lost in the banality of routine life, because this is time for you guys to really explode forward and upward. And, you know, you're getting cards from the Romance Angel that says make the effort. And then you have an Archangel coming in here with the Magician card, which is like you can create any life you want and you're more powerful than you know. And it says you are ready. So, I mean, this is all like a great big burning green light for you guys to take the next step and leap into the next phase of your life. Okay, so where was I? On my rant. I'm just going to keep pulling a card here. Opportunities here for you. The Nine of Earth. Okay, so the Nine of Earth is basically about attaining enough wealth and abundance to support yourself and future generations in your life financially, right? With your wealth and abundance. And this is enjoying life's little luxuries, spending time alone, and successful self-employment. So there could be something coming up for you, especially when we're looking at the Tower card here. Maybe you're going to lose a job, but maybe you'll be sort of prodded into, well, I'm going to try that business that I've always wanted to try now, or something that you've been doing as a side hustle, or something that you have been like dreaming about, like I saw earlier in the cards. You know, this is going to be the magical time for you to try that. And it could provide very, very nicely for you for many, many, many years to come. So I really like that. And I'm going to look at a card here for finance for you. So we have the Two of Air. It says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Okay, so this just really looped around from the beginning of the reading where I saw the Tower. You know, if you are in this situation right now where you're like, well, I don't think it's going to make enough money for me, or I don't think I'll be good enough at it, or whatever the indecision is that is keeping you absolutely stock still, like with your roots grown into the ground. The decision is going to be made for you. And then you'll sort of be forced by the universe to move forward. Even if you don't feel ready, you are ready. You can make the effort here, you know? You have the Magician card. You have everything you need right now. You don't have to wait for anything else, any other tools. You have everything you need to make 2020 the most explosive and important year of your life. So, you know, keep that in mind, you guys, when something that might seem like, the bottom dropped out of your life. It's not the bottom. It is putting in that rocket fuel that you need to take you to the next level. So very big and important year for you guys, and just really like grab it and take advantage of it. All right, guys, have a great 2021. Take care. Bye.